Happy Sunday morning, everybody. It's Sunday, August the 22nd, 2021. I hope you've had a wonderful week, and I hope you're looking forward to a wonderful day in the Lord today. We've got a lot of really good songs this morning, several that I have not played on this program, a few I've never even played before, but I could not get all the requests in. Whenever I put out for requests this week, I got a lot of them. So I'm going to squeeze in hopefully 21 of them today, which is just a few more than I normally get. So I'm going to keep it moving along a little bit this morning. Not a lot of talking. I do encourage you to stay tuned to the very end of the program today, because I have a very special announcement that I'm not going to make till right before the last song. So let's start out this morning with Highway to Heaven, and then I'm going into the Family of God. Good thumbs up from my camera lady, so everything must be going well so far this morning. You know, ever since I've had her coming in, well, actually she volunteers to come in every Sunday and do the camera work for me now. Things have been going pretty good. It does take a load off of my mind. All right, next up I've got a request that I have not played on this program before. It came in through YouTube, and it's a little more of a bluesy sound this morning. And it's Wayfaring Stranger. I hope you enjoy it. Next up is another one that came in through YouTube, and it's Jesus is Coming Again. Church a few weeks ago on the pipe organ, and I like to play that one with a calliope sound. Sounds like you're at the carnival. A lot of fun. Okay, next up is Mansion Over the Hilltop. Today, fortunately, they're almost all in the same book for me. So next up is Dwelling in Beulah Land. Sorry, I have to take a little extra time this morning. Next up is I Am Resolved, and I'm going to play this one a couple of different ways. I'll do it straight the first time, then with a little more of a camp meeting style. sorry I'm having to use my tablet again today. I did find out our printer broke, so I'm going to have to get a new printer. So fortunately the tablet's holding out. Next up, just a little talk with Jesus. And I'm going to embellish on this one just a little bit, change the styles around. Make it sound more like the good old Southern Gospel Quartet's doing some of this one. George Jones doing that second part of that one real slow and real deep. All right, next up, Send the Light. Change back to the Redback hymnal just a minute. And we're going to do It's a Grand and a Glorious Feeling. And it sure is. It's a wonderful feeling to know that Jesus Christ is dwelling in my heart. And it's my prayer that he's dwelling in yours. If not, what better day could it be to ask him to come in and be with you? All right. have to. I just needed it to help me get through the verses a little bit. Okay, next up, How Great Thou Art. And the particular arrangement that I'm going to start, the way I'll start it, I was playing it a few years ago, just offsides at a community theater, getting ready for rehearsal, and a guy said, "Is that Barry Manilow?" I said, no, this is How Great Thou Art. Next up is another one that I have not done on the program since I started this. It's a good old Southern gospel song, Consider the Lilies. Let's pick up the tempo a little bit. I'm feeling fine. prayers this week. I know I told y'all last week that I was going to have a little surgery done on a finger, trying to remove a wart. Well, he decided not to cut it, but he was going to try to freeze it one more time. So I got a frozen finger the other day, and it's doing okay. And I do appreciate your prayers. All right, next up is another one I have not done on this program. Philip Tate, thank you so much for requesting this one. Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho. If you ever get a chance and you don't know who Kim Collingsworth is, I highly recommend that you pull up Kim Collingsworth and watch her version of Joshua Fought the Battle of Jericho. That one is really good. All right, next up is Till the Storm Passes By and The Haven of Rest. pick it back up, folks. Keep on the firing line. Getting down closer to the end. I've got 4 more that we're going to do. Next up is Pentecostal Power. Go ahead and get ready for the next one here in just a minute. Next up, one of my favorites to play, Looking for a City. And Mom, I'd love for you to be here and us get to play a duet together on this one again. It'll be a lot of fun. Next up is Heavenly Sunlight. pretty good on time today. I don't mean to try to just rush through them because I want to be able to enjoy each and every song. And I do appreciate so much all of you that view each week. It's a blessing to me, especially the comments that you put in each week. It means so much to me, and I'm glad that this program, not me, but the program and the Lord is such a blessing to you. Okay, I promised you a very special announcement, and it is as follows. On October the 1st, which is on a Friday night at Missionary Wesleyan Church in Forest City, here in North Carolina, Priscilla Hensley, the woman that I have talked about so much that I fashioned my piano style after, she and I will be doing a piano concert together at 7 p.m. Like I said, it's at Missionary Wesleyan Church in Forest City. I will continue to advertise this because I want as many of you as possible to come. It will be a wonderful time of worship. She and I are getting together hopefully this next Saturday at her house to try to start practicing some numbers together. She'll play some, I'll play some, we will play some, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So come out if you can. All right, let's end today with one of my favorites to end with, Goodbye World, Goodbye. See you next Sunday. Bye.